Say.
I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, man, from Big Baby Sports, man. I'm your host, Big Baby, man. Make sure you guys like the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications when I go live during pregame, postgame show, and breaking Laker news. But make sure you guys hit the like button. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the Lakers versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Lakers got an important game tonight versus Minnesota. Minnesota's going to be a tough task because Minnesota is very talented. Lakers are coming in at 30-33. Minnesota is coming in at 32-32. So this is a big important game for us. You know, make sure you guys hit the like button. What's going on, Alexander? What's going on? You know, I'm gonna bring on Lakers World Order on. I'm gonna send an invitation to him from come on, we're gonna talk some Lakers. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, make sure you guys watch the game tonight. It's gonna be a big important game because Lakers, if they win 31-30. And there's a lot of teams in the West are falling, man, like the Clippers. The Clippers are falling. You know what I mean? You got the Pelicans falling. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to get back in the standings. We're 11th right now. If we win tonight and the Pelicans lose, we get the 10th spot. So we can win out some wins, man. We could get in that 9, 8, 7. We can potentially get to 6, but for right now, let's take it one game at a time. My boy, Angry Lakers fan, gonna come on in here. And what's going on, man?
Nothing much. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
All right, cool. I need to start going on live without my earphones then because I guess I'm louder without them.
Yeah, shout out to the mob and make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel, Lakers World Order, man. He got great content. He keeps it real. You know, he doesn't baby anybody. And speaking of that, man, we got to go ahead and get into it, man. Anthony Davis, man. I saw your post about you don't trust him. Can you explain to the viewers why you don't trust Anthony Davis?
I say the past 3 years, you know, should tell anybody that this dude cannot stay healthy whatsoever. Even as times when he is healthy, he seems like he have games off, you know, when he's not giving it his all at times. It seems like he's jealous of LeBron James. I don't know, man. I when I had my old channel, man, shout out to Angry Lakers Fan TV. I had my own channel. I was like, I don't trust this dude going forward, you know, as a guy to carry the team to be that number one option. I don't trust AD as the number one option. I barely trust him as a number two because it's times where you see Vanderbilt and William Gabriel giving more hustle and effort than he is. You know, sometimes he's just there getting dunked on by Jaren Jackson. Like, come on, man. Like I was telling you on the phone, Big Baby, it gets on my nerves where you have a guy the size of Anthony Davis, you know, playing soft around the rim and trying all these jump shots and finesse, you know, BS. But you got guys like Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell, and, you know, guys that's short, you know, dunking on centers, dunking on big men. Even if they're not dunking on big men, they taking it to the rim, you know. Mm-hmm. This dude is, I don't know, man. I don't trust Anthony Davis. And like I told you, man, I think this is the last year you will see Anthony Davis and LeBron James as teammates. One of them going to be gone. Most likely probably Anthony Davis because LeBron James does have a trade kicker in his contract. And I don't think the Lakers want to pay that extra money just to trade LeBron James. So we shall see, man. I don't trust Anthony Davis at all.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, man, because there's times where Anthony Davis looks disinterested, and there's times where he plays really well against Dallas, hitting that game winner, blocking shots against Indiana, saying first team all defense, yelling and screaming like I'm him. But there's other times where he looks disinterested. We're not hating on Anthony Davis. We're not hating, but we're keeping it real as well. We're not, we don't baby these players, man. We have every right to our opinion, and Anthony Davis needs to demand the ball more. You know what I mean? Like tonight against Minnesota, I believe Karl-Anthony Towns is out. Rudy Gobert cannot guard you. You say, give me the ball and get out of my way. I want to see Anthony Davis be more of be more dominant. There's times where he dominates the game, offensively at times, but ever since the bubble, I haven't seen him make that many 3-pointers. He's like finessing, and it's pissing me off. He misses a lot of layups. And it's like, I think you know what it is. I think it's a mental thing when he's been injured a lot last couple of years. Maybe he's scared of the contact. You know what I mean? Maybe, like you said, maybe start Mo Bamba, put him in that power forward position, AD, and then AD can go to work there. And then I just want to see AD tonight just say, right on my shoulders, if AD puts up 28 and 15, I want him to do 35 and 15 with 6 blocks. I want to see him be more dominant. I want to see him like we saw in the Pelicans. So I want to see him. And it's a crucial game for us because we can be in the 10th spot by the end of tonight.
Yeah, we can. And I believe we would have been like in the 10th or at least 9th spot if we would have beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yep, I agree 100%, man.
Of course, I put blame on Anthony Davis and whatever, but I put a ton of blame on Darvin Ham on that game. He didn't make the right rotations. He should have played big against a team that's number 1 in paint scoring. I don't know why he didn't do that, but
shout out to Portia. What's going on? Salute to you, Laker fam. Shout out to you.
Salute Laker girl from Facebook.
Yeah. A gamer bro said, "Hey, how you doing today, everyone? I'm doing good, man. Just these games, man. We're basically in playoff mode. From now, since coming out also, we're in playoff mode, and we have to capitalize. We got to capitalize, man, because if we get some wins off, man, we could technically catch the Clippers. Because the Clippers are fun. They went from 4 to now they're 7th, and Kawhi's out tonight. A lot of the players, so the Kings are going to beat the Clippers tonight. So that's another loss for the Clippers. And Pelicans are probably going to lose to the Golden State Warriors, so that's a loss for the Pelicans. So this is the opportunity for the Lakers to win tonight and get back in the winning column, get back – well, they had won, but get some more wins on this journey, man, because Sunday is going to be a big challenge for us because Stephen Curry's playing. Let me see. I heard AD might be out. No, he said he was probable. Mike Trudell tweeted that he's probable. But if he sits out, just sit the rest of the season, AD. If you can't contribute because you're sore foot, just man up and say, I don't want to play the rest of the season. Or, you know what I mean? The late, great Kobe Bryant played with a shoulder injury, a finger injury. His knee was hurt, an ankle. Come on, man. You say you want to be keys to the Lakers. And sometimes I feel like you don't want to be here in LA. There's times where you rub me the wrong way when it comes to playing. 1 minute you're dominant. 1 minute you're playing great. Next minute you seem like to me personally, in my personal opinion, I feel like something's going on personally in his life where it's affecting him on the court. That's how I feel personally.
Yeah, I personally, like I said earlier, I think this the last year you will see them as teammates. I look, if I was Rob Pelinka, like I said, I'm not going to doubt Rob Pelinka ever again.
Mm-hmm.
He shut me up numerous times. I'm going to say this. Hopefully, Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss can put their GM and ownership hat on and make the right decision, and don't just keep him around because he's Anthony Davis. You got to do at this point. You got to do what's best for the team. You got to. I mean, I understand, trying to keep the stars around, trying to make the home run hits and all that, but you also got to look at it like this. Okay. Since the great Jerry Buss passed on, our overall record is under 500. We need to go a different route. We need to try a whole new scheme, a whole new game plan going forward. We need to do this. And I believe you could probably get the most out of Anthony Davis by trading him and trying to get some pieces back. to move forward, especially knowing that LeBron James got like a max 2 years left.
Yeah.
You want to be ready.
Yeah, most definitely gotta be ready. But like, so I'm gonna ask you this: people on the panel on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook again on Big Baby Sports. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to make the playoffs, even though if we make the playoffs, potentially playing the Suns in the first round, potentially get beat, or miss the playoffs, potentially get a draft pick, or go on and try to make the playoffs and try to go for a run. For me, I'm gonna go first. Personally, man, let's just try to compete, and if we can't get it done, not clean house, but make some adjustments, make some moves to get us back to a championship. Because if AD wants out, or if we decide to trade AD, perfect place for him. Chicago. There's DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic. That's talent. That's assets. Maybe throw Alex Caruso back. So Lakers can potentially look around the league if they decide to trade him. Now we'll see what happens, man. I know we're 30 and 30. Or 30. Yeah, 30 and 30. Yeah, 30 and 30. 30 and 33. Sorry, I was reading on the teleprompter. My bad, yo. But man, it's crazy, It's crazy, man. The NBA's Western Conference is up for grabs. And I personally think that the Denver Nuggets are the best team in the West. That's just my personal opinion. What do you think? Who do you think is the best team in the West?
I think you hit it around the head. I mean, even though the Lakers got the Denver Nuggets number this year, the Nuggets do look like the best team in the West. And go back to what you were saying, piggybacking off the Chicago Bulls thing. Even at 80 to 85%, Anthony Davis will be an upgrade over Andre Drummond. So I'm sure if that trade, came Chicago's way, I'm sure they'll jump on it.
Yeah, they would jump on it. And man, so let me see. So do you think LeBron's gonna come back in the regular season towards the back end, like 4 games left, or do you think he's gonna come back during the play-in or playoffs?
Well, I would say it like this. First off, I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. Shout out to Eric Kwan. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all y'all watching. I don't want him to rush back, even though I do wish him a speedy recovery. If he's not ready to go, like 100% ready to go with the season still going, then don't come back. Wait for the playoffs or the possible play-in. I don't want him to be rushed back. I think he did that before, and it wasn't good. I just want to see him come back at 100%, whether it's the season, the play-in, playoffs. Just come back at 100% because he's going to be needed.
Mm-hmm. Because for me, man, this kind of, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, this kind of feels like, remember the year we had Dwight, Steve Nash. I know, like the superstars. I know we had a big 3. Remember how Kobe played all those minutes?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't rest him. He got injured, and then he played through it, and then he get towards Achilles. It kind of has that aspect just to make the playoffs. So it's like maybe the Lakers are learning, okay, maybe with the whole COVID thing, he got injured. Let's rest him, and the speed recovery 3 weeks is cool. But if LeBron said he's going to come back as quick as possible, LeBron, if you don't want to come, I understand if you take your time. Your foot injuries are no joke, man. They're no joke. They hurt. So take your time, man. If you have to sit out, if the Lakers decide to say, you know what, or if LeBron sits out the rest of the year, it is what it is. We can't complain. We can't get mad. And so far this season has been a roller coaster, man. And you know what? The Lakers should have done it. But now it's over with. But when the Lakers went 2-10, I feel like if the Lakers would have done those trades from Beasley, Vanderbilt, Russell at 2-10, I feel like we would have been in the top tier of 4 to 5 to 6 range. But Lakers wanted to wait half the year, and look what happens. Now they have to fight and hope for teams to win and other teams to lose. We can't put ourselves in a predicament, man. We got to do better as a team and an organization for next year. You know what I mean? Shots Rob Pelinka. He proved me wrong. Shots Rob Pelinka, man. And I knew we were going to trade for somebody we never talked about. And sure enough, boom, right then and there. It happens all the time. So all those links that you fill out. But here's the thing I want to ask you. Let's hypothetically, let me give you a perfect example. How would you feel if we did trade for Kyrie and LeBron was out? Would you, like if it was AD and Kyrie, would you feel more confident about making the playoffs? Since we know, like what I'm saying is, You know how you're not confident in AD, but if we had Kyrie, would you feel more confident in making the playoffs?
I would feel like we could probably make the play in. I mean, because I still believe if we would have traded for Kyrie Irving back in this past summer,
Yeah.
we still would have had a gutted team because his contract was high. So we probably would have been with a bunch of vet minimums or 1 year deals, guys like that. We would have made the play in because I still respect Kyrie Irving on the court. It's just the off the court stuff I can't deal with.
That's understandable. I understand.
hmm
But for me, man, I would be more confident, but because something, it's not. I don't know. I don't like. I agree with you, bro. I don't. Something's telling me I don't like Anthony Davis won't be able to get it done for us. But that's the thing. He does it with the Pelicans. He was dominating, hitting game winners. But for me, I feel like he relaxed once he won the championship in the bubble.
I think he got what he wanted, man. He's satisfied with that one championship, which is not the right mindset to have when you're a Laker. You can have that anywhere else, but as a Laker, we want to see multiple championships as fans. We're used to that. We're damn near every generation of Laker fans been spoiled by multiple championships, so you can't be happy with just one. So, and he's looking like he has that mindset that he's happy with one. He don't like the pressure of trying to win more. He thinks that him winning that one championship should be enough, and we should accept it. That's the attitude I'm getting, in from the body language of Anthony Davis, to go along with the other things I mentioned earlier. That's the body language I'm getting. Like what I did for you should be enough type things,
No, us Laker fans want more.
Yes.
So far, this LeBron experience with the Lakers, outside of the championship, has been a complete failure. Yep, with the injuries, with the trades, with the respect, blah blah blah. But so far, as a Laker fan and seeing it, how do you feel LeBron did with the Lakers? Oh, congratulations on an individual award, passing Kareem. Congratulations, but outside of that, failure. That's how I feel. One championship? No, we want more. You know what I mean? It's just. I'm getting to the point. I'm keeping it real. I'm getting to the point where if we do decide to leave LeBron, AD, and refresh, I'm okay with it. If the Lakers decide to feel that they need to trade AD and LeBron, obviously, to rebuild, because Lakers don't stay in rebuild very long. So if they have to go 1 or 2 years and get somebody in the offseason, I'm okay with that. Even when we didn't have superstars on the team with Nick Youngs, Vita Zubac, Brent Ingram, there was still drama and turmoil. So it is what it is. I don't know. I'm getting exhausted with LeBron with the Lakers, man. I'm getting mentally exhausted with this. How do you feel about LeBron overall with the Lakers? How do you feel like he did with us, in your personal opinion?
In my own personal opinion, I'm always going to be happy about the championship he brought us. That was another championship to help us tie the storied franchise of the Boston Celtics. So I'm always appreciative of that. But if you look at his overall, time here, it has not been that great. I mean, we other than that, the times we made it to the playoffs, we were bounced out in the first round. So, and plus he's been hurt most of the time since he's been here. I made a video about 2-3 days ago. I think it was 2-3 days ago when I said, matter of fact, it dropped on the same day as they announced, how long he was going to be out. I said that, and shout out to Rachel Nichols, because this is where I got it from. In his first 15 seasons, he missed a total of 71 games.
Damn.
The past 5 years, he missed 99. So I think we see LeBron James breaking down in front of us. And, as we can see, Father Time is undefeated. He's going to catch up to you at some point.
Yeah. And here's the thing, man. I don't understand why when we keep it real about the Lakers or LeBron, people think we're hating. We're not hating. We're just, the eye test says it's not where, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a hater on the Lakers or LeBron. I just keep it real. You know what I mean? And if you don't like it, then fuck it. It's our personal opinion. You feel me?
I mean, that's what people tend to try to leave out when it comes to debating and talking about certain teams or certain players. They leave out the eye test and they just bring up stats. Like, there's people out there that debate you that don't even watch the games. They just look at the highlights and the stats. Like for instance, Russell Westbrook. They will say 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists is great, but they forget about the 8 turnovers and look how he played with the eye test, shooting shots off the backboard. And yeah, he got 14 points, but look how many shots it took to get it.
Walk the baby.
All the ones he missed. Yeah, but and just stuff like that. Shout out to the Clippers.
Hey man, you know what, man? I wasn't gonna say anything, man. We gotta get into. We gotta flame the Clippers, man. The media,
Hey,
bro. The media was talking about, Russell Westbrook was a good fit for the Clippers. Bad with the Lakers, but as soon as he goes there and has bad couple games, he look at the points: 14 points, 10 rebounds, like 7, like, you know what I mean, giving the stats, and then I comment on people's Twitter space, look at the turnovers. They weren't all his fault. Yeah, last night he brought up the ball, threw it to Paul George, and went out of bounds. And there was a time where, like, bro, him dribbling the ball, spinning off his leg. It's like, come on. And Draymond Green was sagging off of Westbrook, just sagging off, guarding Kawhi. And Westbrook was just bouncing the ball, looking around. If I was Westbrook, I would say, you know what? If you leave me up, I'm shooting. But, it's a mental thing now with Westbrook. But the fact that the media was saying that the Clippers are going to the finals, it baffles me, because it's just they're going to do the same thing every year, just like my Chargers. We have the talent. We have the good pieces. We have all the great talent. But when it comes down to nitty-gritty and crunch time situations, big time moments, we're choke artists, man. Choke artists. Year in and year out with my Chargers, bro. So it's like Clippers and Chargers have that same threshold. They choke, I don't care if we had Peyton Manning on our team, LaDainian Tomlinson, Reggie Wayne, all the Jerry Rice. If we had those on the Chargers, we'd probably still choke for some reason. But what I'm saying is the Chargers and Clippers are the same thing. They choke. So I'm not surprised what's going on with the Clippers. I'm not surprised at them choking. And here's the thing. Kawhi Leonard, you need to be held accountable. You know what I mean? So here's the thing about Kawhi, man. Like, when he didn't want Russell Westbrook, Paul George did. So what does that tell you?
I mean, I'm gonna just say this about that whole scenario. This is what the Clippers get for trying to follow in our footsteps all the time and trying to worry about what we're doing all the time. Every time we're interested in the player, or reportedly we're interested in the player, here goes the Clippers interested. Every time we get rid of somebody, waive somebody, here go Clippers trying to snatch them up. That's what they get. That's what they get. And shout out to Dime Dropper Pod. Shout out to Dime Dropper Pod. I listen to him every once in a while. He's a diehard Clippers fan. He actually tells it like it is with his team, and that's why I can listen. Yeah, that's why I can listen to him talk about the Clippers. He don't sugarcoat nothing like we do over here. We don't sugarcoat anything as well. He said a lot of things that needs to be said by every Clippers fan. He said himself, and I'm just paraphrasing. Basically, if the Clippers don't win the championship this year, they need to blow it up. Kawhi, Paul George, everybody, just blow it up. Basically the same thing we're saying with the Lakers.
Wow.
If we just blow it up.
I'm surprised.
I mean, don't blow it up. Don't blow it up as far as what we just got, but blow it up as far as AD and LeBron.
I'm very surprised a Clippers fan actually said that. Usually Clippers are like, Paul George is fine. It's not Kawhi's fault. We'll be fine. Here's the thing I want to get into. He does have a great podcast. He keeps it real. But to me, the Clippers only care about what the Lakers. If they face the Lakers, beat them, they don't care. They're only using the Lakers as motivation to play good. They got blown up by the Golden State Warriors. I bet you when we play the the Lakers and Clippers play, Paul George is gonna be hitting threes. Kawhi gonna be playing like Michael Jordan. VJ Zubac's gonna be getting rebounds, dunking. Westbrook's gonna get 30 points. Bet you. But when Norman Powell's hitting 30-footers and talk mess, but when they play somebody else, we're good. We beat the Lakers. I'm chilling. That just shows you that NBA, not just the Clippers, other NBA teams do it too. It's like. So like tonight, watch against the Kings. They're not going to be doing the same thing they did against the Lakers. They're going to be turning the ball over. Westbrook's going to be playing lackluster defense. I just see it every year with the Clippers. When they beat us, that's their season accomplishment. Yeah, we beat the Lakers. Yay, we don't care about the season anymore. And then when you do that, you get fucking punched in the mouth. And I'm glad that the Clippers are going through that. Fuck Clipper Darrell. All that shit you were talking all year with Kawhi, Paul George. When you got Kawhi and Paul George, you were talking that mess. Look. The Kawhi and Paul George era is a complete failure. So,
I mean, he can't say too much about LeBron and AD because at least they won a championship. They failed, and the Kyrie and Kevin Durant failed. So,
yes, it's failed, and just I'm so glad that they're going through that, man. Yes, they're going through something that I've not expected, but it feels good. But that's the thing, Kendrick Perkins, bro. You keep her on your show sometimes, but you don't have the same energy. You're the one that said, "Oh my God, Russell Westbrook fits with the other LA team, the Clippers." But when they start struggling, you start making all these excuses. Oh, it's not Westbrook's fault. Come on, have that same energy, bro. Raven Durant and Stephen A. Smith, you too. You had the Clippers high when they come into the season. You had them high, but now you want to draw back and say they make you as Clippers stink, this, that. Have the same energy. Don't run away from it. I'm sick and tired of people in the sports media with ESPN Undisputed that talk all this stuff about the Clippers and talk all raving and rant and just jockeying them. But when they start losing, then that's when they hide. Own up to it. But Skip Bayless didn't want Westbrook. Skip Bayless just said, I'm off. I don't want it's over. Season's over. And Shannon Sharp said, no, I just had that same energy you did with me when I wanted Westbrook off. You told me you got to stick it out. So it's not going to work, and the Clippers will lose tonight, and the Golden State Warriors will beat the Pelicans, and the Lakers will beat the 10th seed. And I'm going to predict right here, Lakers will win tonight. If we play good defense, usual don't turn the ball over, but we got to come out blazing. We got to come out hot. We got to come out here and knock these fools out because Timberwolves ain't no joke. They got Anthony Edwards. They got Mike Conley. They got good, very young assets on the roster. Rudy Gobert's talented. He can get you 20 and 10. And I don't want to see any lackadaisical. We have to win every game for us to make playoffs.
I got a feeling that we're gonna really get out rebounded tonight. We're gonna get out hustled. Like you said, Rudy Gobert, man, he gonna be all in the paint, grabbing boards, blocking shots. I just think Anthony Davis is gonna fold. Only one that's gonna give effort is if he's playing, Mo Bamba. If he's playing, as far as the centers go.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
He needs to play tonight, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, Vanderbilt, he's going to give effort, but he's not a center. He's a power forward. He's going to give effort. Wayne Gabriel going to give effort. I just see Anthony Davis folding, man. He got dunked on by Jaren Jackson, man. He definitely going to get beat up by he lucky Karl Anthony Towns ain't playing. He'll probably get done dirty.
Yeah, we're about to hit the 29-minute mark of the show. You're listening to Big Baby Sports Live here with Big Baby, Angry Lakers fan, man. But that's going to do it for the show tonight. Angry Lakers fan, man, you got a live game tonight on your channel. Go ahead and tell them where they can follow you, subscribe, and your other channel as well.
Everything Lakers sports related. Y'all can follow me on Lakers World Order. Just type in Lakers. You can Google it if you want to. Type in Lakers World Order. And my other channel that's not sports related, D Laker Nation X. That's D-Laker Nation X. You can follow us over there for everything that's not sports related. And that's where I'm at, man. Every week.
Man. Yeah, man. And forgot to mention, I will be on the Kareem Report this Sunday at 3 p.m. West Coast time. Shout out to the Kareem Report, man. So make sure you guys go to his channel, subscribe. Kareem Report keeps it real. Shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing. I'm looking forward to the show on Sunday, man. Everybody have a good one, and I will be back for post-game show. Peace out, one love. Go Lakers, baby.